Good evening, everyone. It's the first day of the FanFest in Europe. Just ended. Well, for me, it just ended a few hours ago, actually. I'm now back in my hotel room, and I just thought I'm gonna record a quick review of the day. I don't really know what or how my recordings turned out yet. I did not check them yet. I will add them inside the video, but I wanted to record everything that happened just so that I have the recording done. I won't forget anything. So yeah, it started pretty early in the morning. I actually thought I would be one of the first around the venue, and I was, I think, 1 hour before registration opened. It was even there before 7 o'clock, and already the line was quite long, and it just kept on going. And finally at 8 they then opened the doors and let us in, and it went quite fast actually once we were inside. And yeah, then of course the great keynote presentation from Naoki Yoshida. Which just so much got released, so much new stuff for Stormblood, so much new info they added in there. I mean, we're going to a whole new continent. We didn't know that before. So we're not just going to liberate Alamigo, we're also going to liberate Doma. And yeah, no one knew that this actually was coming. So it was a huge surprise. And yeah, it's quite something. I didn't know that. I think many of us were surprised about what they showed us there. And yeah, of course, the second job is now also out. It's Samurai, and it will be a DPS, not a tank, as many hoped it to be. We also hope that if it is Samurai, that it is going to be a tank. So, but now it's DPS. We will see how it will turn out. Maybe it will affect the queues, maybe it won't. We will see in the end. Yeah, many other things they announced, they showed us. Sadly, they did not yet put out the press images and text, so I would love to add them to this video. Maybe by the time I edit it, they will be out, so I will add the pictures now. But sadly, they are not out right now, so I cannot show you any of the press pictures. I can only show you these few pictures I made from the stage. And then of course all the great duties we could do. Of course there were the roulettes. One is a roulette where you get a handicap, all sorts of stuff. You can't see the UI, you have to switch, or many things. You know them from previous fan festivals if you already went. And the other one was a 24-man raid Ultima battle special for this fan festival. It was quite fun, but I think everybody got the kill at the first try, so I don't think anyone went in a second time. So I don't know how this will turn out tomorrow, how they will actually use this place with the raid, because it probably will be quite empty tomorrow. No one will actually go there and try it anymore. But yeah, that happened, and of course and I almost forgot, there was also a short bit they presented us of the new Stormblood music from Uematsu-san, and again vocalist Susan Calloway. We didn't hear a lot of this yet. We don't know if it is just not yet ready, or why they didn't give us more, Or maybe if they will do that tomorrow, we don't know yet. Anything is possible. But then, yeah, of course, we also had many great minigames to do. We got this cute event guide booklet with a map and all the great minigames we could do, like a Time of My Life, one from the Gold Source you maybe know. We have to mimic someone else's gestures, or any way the wind blows. They had a huge area where you could stand on various spots, and then they will randomly light up red, and if it was red underneath you, you were out until just the last one was standing. Also from the Gold Source, you know that maybe. They have chocobo races, and what's inside Atomos was also quite fun, where just Atomos statues, you had to grab into the mouth of Atomos and feel what was inside there. I'm not gonna tell you what I did feel. I did find out though what it was. Behemoth, Rodeo, we already knew that. The Crystal Tower Striker, Dalamutos, all just really, really nice, fun things. Yeah, and then of course the Battle Challenge, the 24-man raid. We had the Feast that's still going on. There will be tomorrow, will be the big tournament. Today was just the preview tournament, previous tournaments, to determine which teams would be in the finals for tomorrow. Dungeon speedrun, I didn't see that where it was. It was just how quick can you actually beat a certain dungeon and see if you will be the fastest. And the trial roulettes. There also is a Magitech armor that you can climb on top. Kind of a life-size Magitech armor. It's quite huge, I must say. It's about 2.5-3 meters high, so it's quite big. You can climb on top and make pictures. And yeah, let me quickly see. And of course, the signing with Uematsu was also taking place. Sadly, I didn't get a spot. When they did send out the invitations, I was at work, so I couldn't get my spot, sadly. Then there was also live art. Moki-san from the art team is there and is always doing some drawings, live drawings. You can see how he is actually working, and it's incredible to see how he quickly just draws anything just out of his head. And also the panel was there at lunchtime, the Art of Eorzea, first time someone from the art team actually was at such an event. And it was great to hear how he is actually working, or how they are working together, Yoshida-san and Mogi, how they are doing all the artwork and all the things they have to create for the game together with the game designers, with him as the concept artist, and how they all play together. It's quite interesting to hear. And then, of course, I want to show you this one here. Behind the event guide, we also get this one. You know her, Chloe. You could get 9 stamps from all the various activities that were there. And if you had all 9 complete, similar to the game, you could get 9. You get all 3 prizes down here. One is a sticker sheet. Many cute stickers on it. And second one, fat chocobo keychain. I will definitely use this one in the future. And the third one is actually another chance for the CAC. You can get lottery tickets like this one here. You know them probably if you play the game. And with this number, they will, I think, every hour for lottery tickets win something. Sadly, I didn't yet win something, so maybe tomorrow. They'll also count for tomorrow. And of course, the gobbie bag we got. I hope I still have everything in here. First of all, we got pencils and eraser, because of course it's art, and also a book. Again, we also already got one last year in London. This time we get a nice Stormblood FFXIV book in nice crimson red, of course. Still Still empty, not used yet. And then maybe the things you did see already in the, I think it was a tweet they sent out. One, of course, is the lanyard. We have our card. Mine, Warrior of Light. The lanyard. With, I'm not sure if you can actually see all of them. It's a really, really awesome, nice new lanyard. Then we have, if you have a bit of stress about that, a stress ball, ADS stress ball, you can squeeze it. If you fail the duty and you have rage, you can just squeeze it. And for probably the one thing the people looked forward to the most, at least that's what I think, is this little thingy here. A tombstone. A real real, more or less. Well, it looks really great. And it's actually a, come on, USB stick. Final Fantasy XIV Online Tombstone USB stick. I think it looks great. It looks really awesome. And then, of course, the cosplay contest with the 30 finalists. And looking at it again, I was actually a little bit sad I didn't take part in it. Maybe next time, I don't know yet, but they were awesome, the costumes. And I think the favorite one for many of the people there was actually the fat chocobo, which was just hilarious to look at and was so well made. It did win the prize for the most entertaining, but not the big prize that went to the Garuda. I will put picture or video on if I have it. So yeah, Garuda won actually big prize, but I think the chocobo was the one that most people loved and actually wanted to win the main prize. I don't know, but it was, all of them were really amazing and they did a amazing job. Congratulations to all the winners there, and also to all the ones that did not get into the final 30. Yes, 30. There were a lot more cosplayers around that didn't make the cut. Really, there were so many cosplayers all over the place. It was just amazing. And by the way, cosplay, also Yoshida was cosplaying the whole day as samurai. I was impressed. The whole day you could see him as samurai, walking around everywhere. And yeah, it was really awesome. And then we had a quick art school lesson where we had a video shown how to draw a chocobo from the Chocobo dungeon mini series. I did try myself to follow the instructions as the other people did there in the audience. I thought it would be a nice idea not to use pencil, but just go directly pen. And yeah, it's not the best one, I have to admit. It didn't turn out that great, but without pen to erase, I'm quite happy how it turned out. No pre-sketch, no nothing, just directly drawn onto paper with pen. Yeah, and then of course, finally, no, wait, of course I have also the merchandise. I already went to the merchandise booth and got my merch. And when I got there, there was no one else in line. No line at all. I never did see this any time at a fan festival, that there was no line at the merch. And apparently, just a minute before I went there, there was a huge, enormous line. I don't know where these people suddenly went. I was just lucky. So my merch is, let me see. I do have the calendar for 2017, so almost 2 months already wasted, but still it has great artwork on it, so I'm gonna use this one. Then in case of pins, they were actually sold out so incredibly fast. It was good idea that I did pre-order them. I have the pre-order the Black Mage pin. You can see him here. I'm Black Mage mainly, so that's my pin. Have it. Then of course there also are the special event t-shirts and hoodie. The first one I'm actually afraid to wear. It's the Moogle Quest shirt. I'm afraid because, well, if you played Heavensward and you get into the Churning Mists, then you know how annoyed you will get by this. Exactly this. So it's trolling on high level again. Typically Final Fantasy XIV. And then there is a nice Final Fantasy XIV hoodie, and on the back is the same image as on the t-shirt, on the second t-shirt, which is this one here. Musicians of Eorzea, kind of based on the 4 musicians in Hamburg, which stack on top of each other. Looks really, really great. And of course, I also couldn't resist. I did not pre-order them, but they still had them there to sell, so I could not resist to also get the 2 carbuncles, the yellow and the blue one. And last but not least, of course, the concert this evening, which was, how to say, it was a nice concert. I must admit, it was nice to hear. Sadly, I did go in a little bit too late and had to take a seat upstairs, a little bit far away from the stage. So the sound was not the best up there, but still the atmosphere was great. And the piece they played also were really, really nice. The only thing I missed was something new, to be honest. All the pieces and tracks were already at least played once before, so I knew every one of them. Maybe tomorrow we will hear something new, we don't know yet. Well, we did hear new combos, so it was the first time that Benjamin Nuss and Susan Calloway did perform together, and it did sound really, really great, these two together. And it was the first time in a long time that I got chills from Susan Calloway's voice, so well done. And of course the plays from Benjamin Nuss are always a pleasure to hear. And of course Sorkin also came on stage in his white robe and with his cardboard box underneath the piano. It was really fun to watch. But yeah, tomorrow there will be another concert, and for tomorrow, at least we don't have to go that early. We are a group of people together that we will probably go there about somewhere around 10 o'clock-ish. So I don't have to go that early tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. It was a bit hard for me to do it because I still didn't see any of the footage I made, if it even is usable. So I will see that. Thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, I guess. I will try and make another one tomorrow. I hope I won't be back too late. And yeah, have fun. Bye.